Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. It's good to have you here. And if you are a returning subscriber, soul family, it's good to have you back. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your subscribes. Thank you for clicking on that notification bell and for just supporting this channel. I really appreciate you. I'm going to be ringing a bell just to cleanse the space around us. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, please turn down your listening device in 3, 2 and 1. This is just an itty bitty one because the other one can be a little bit in your face. I do want to start this reading by just giving a massive and wonderful shout out to Otter Spirit, who are sponsoring this video. Now, Otter Spirit is a purpose-driven natural jewelry brand that also gives back to Mother Earth by protecting sea otters. And the way that they do that is by, as you can see, these beautiful bracelet packs. For every one bracelet that is purchased, $1 of that money goes towards ocean conservation, specifically focused at Californian sea otters. And there was such an issue with them nearing extinction that, you know, companies like this, along with other charities, they had to do something to, you know, stop that part of wildlife just disappearing. And you know, if you know me, then you know what my channel stands for. And it really, I will only take sponsors or work with certain companies if they have a very similar ethos to mine. And, you know, I am you, you are me. The energy that flows through me and you also flows through nature. So I find this to be quite humbling, and I love the fact that I'm getting to work with them. This pack here specifically is a money pack. Now, the reason why I'm so excited about this is because about a year ago, I worked with Otter Spirit, and they sent me this pack. And this pack is the Gemini pack. And the reason why I'm so excited to use this one now is because within the year of using this, and you've got to remember, Gemini, third house, networking, communication, you know, looking at things from both sides. There's a lot of like connectivity that comes from the third house. These are so high grade that the year that has just gone, I look back at the amount of connections that I made, how my throat chakra has balanced, and how I've networked with so many people as well. So these work, these really do in tune your body, your chakras, your energy to the crystals that obviously your body's calling for, right? So this one here, I am so excited to use this because this one's about moolah. It's about finances. You know, you have green jade here, which is gorgeous, which fosters financial growth and stability. You have citrine here, this yellow one. Look at that shine in the light. And this invites prosperity. And then aventurine enhances luck. So if this one can bring in as much as it did for just little old me, imagine what this can bring in for you. Now, if this is something that interests you, if you, especially if you're watching my channel, are really into conservation, looking after Mother Gaia, you know, love semi-precious stones and crystals, but want to get it from somewhere that's ethically sourced, then have a look down below, because I have got a, what's the word? I've got a little coupon for you, Bronwen 20. If you put that in, down below there's a link. Go and have a look at the array. They've got a wonderful amount of different types of bracelets, not just money ones. They have zodiac signs, they have intention packs. It's really worth going and having a look because there's so much in there. And know that your purchase then actually helps conservation. It actually helps Mother Gaia, and I think that's beautiful. So have a look down below there. It gives you 20% off your first purchase, and it's worth doing because these are durable. I've had this for over a year. I have actually bought crystal bracelets before that have broken within the month. I've had this for a year and I wear it every day. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much, Otter Spirit. Thank you. I love you guys. And now on with the reading. Let's see what wants to come through, shall we? Oh, and I've got the power of love coming through. So let's see. I hope everyone is doing super, super awesome and they're having a really good day. And if you are watching this as it's being posted, that you are enjoying the sunshine. If you have it, it has been ridiculously hot for me. And I'm not going to complain because that's a very British thing to do, right? Complain about the weather. Let's see what wants to come out. What wants to come out today, please, Spirit? Forgiveness. We have, you are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. Okay, so this is very much to do with some sort of transformation. Do Do you know what? I'm still thinking about these bracelets simply because I know that you have here the solar plexus and these two are for the heart space. Definitely get yourself some. I know that I'm sponsoring it, but definitely get yourself some. They are worth it. Now, there's definitely something going on here with the heart space. Without a doubt. A need to release, or the time is ready and ripe to release. Just one. Okay, I've been told just to get that one. Let's see. I've never used this book before. Here we go. Freedom, forgiveness. So this forgiveness card says, you are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. Forgiveness is the cornerstone of love. To be fully aligned with the power of love requires complete forgiveness of self and others. You may find this hard to accomplish because you are letting your ego be in the driver's seat and you can't forgive. It is the ego holding on to past hurts and the feeling of not being in control. Forgiveness will remove old blockages and causes of emotional distress, allowing love energy to work through you. By forgiving, you are not excusing or condoning a particular behaviour. Instead, you are willing to understand the lesson being presented. You are not necessarily obligated to reconcile. You can forgive and choose not to involve yourself with that person or situation again. And saying forgive and forget is a misnomer, for you should never forget a lesson. Bless the experience, but always remember what you learned from it. When you forgive, you open yourself up to the positive and loving experiences that the universe wants to bestow upon you. Now there is room for them. In the space formerly taken up by babysitting those horrible and toxic feelings. And I just realised I've had it off to the side the whole time. I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay, so that's beautiful. This is either your guide saying, hey, the time is ripe. And you know, only you are going to know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to forgiveness. Because, you know, as much as our stories are all very similar, they're unique unto us, right? Only you know what it is that I'm talking about here. And again, I feel like I need to highlight or focus and emphasize again on forgiving does not condone. It doesn't mean that you have to reconcile. It doesn't mean that you are weak or a pushover for going, hey, do you know what? I'm forgiving this. I'm moving on. I'm going to put this to rest so that I can be at peace. And I know that, you know, when I've talked about forgiveness in the past, I feel like it may be a sore spot for a lot of people. And I actually understand. I do. Because it's very easy for us to be angry and to feel that there's been some sort of injustice, and I'm not saying that there hasn't. It's a lot harder or more challenging to go, okay, this happened, but it was a lesson. How do I let go of this so that I'm not carrying that weight on my back? And I feel like the reason why this is coming up, or I'm focusing so much on this part specifically, is because there are going to be a portion of people who are already at that stage where they're like, you know what? I give this up to God. I let go, I let God. And not just I let go, I let God. I'm not thinking about that anymore. I have forgiven you, even though you did this terrible thing, because I want that portion of me that was fragmented and left on that timeline to be assimilated. I want it to be sent back up to my higher self. I want my higher self to be able to know when to give that back to me so that I am whole. And that means letting go of the ego. And the thing is, please do not come for the messenger, because I'm nothing but the messenger. I have an ego. We all have ego, and that is why that's why forgiving is challenging. It's not impossible, but it is challenging. And I do feel like this reading is focusing more on those who are still, like, they know, you know that's something that would free you, but the ego is kind of pushing itself in front just slightly. Because I can feel resistance. You've got the Two of Wands to the Queen of Swords. Two of Wands is in reverse. The Queen of Swords to the Tower. Who's holding on to this? Because they're waiting for justice. Someone here is going, no, I don't have to forgive. I want my justice. And I heard you will be waiting a long time if you are viewing things that way. And again, do not shoot the messenger. This is coming from someone's ancestor. This is coming from someone's guide. The Two of Wands in reverse, this is halting something. This is slowing down. This is, I don't feel like whoever it is that is in resistance is going, well, I'm going to go the opposite way and I want to seek revenge. Or I'm going to, you know, an eye for an eye. I'm not getting that energy, but I am getting the energy of, I'm not moving. We shall not be moved. That type of energy. And the Queen of Swords, I will speak my mind. I want to be able to look that person in the eye when they're arrested, or when they go to court, or when this happens to them, or that happens to them, and be like, yes, see, karma. It's that energy. And I think that's the reason why someone's ancestors has come through, or someone's, you know, guides have come through, because they want you to see past that. Because otherwise it is really taking up space rent-free in your mind, your heart, your body. And, you know, that's causing stress. Stress affects our body. It affects our emotional body, our physical body. And please know, I am not a therapist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not trained in any of those areas. Anything that comes up in the areas of law, finance, mental health, physical health, and it really resonates for you, or you find that what I'm saying is triggering some sort of emotional response, yes, it's showing you where you need to heal, and I'm not judging you, but if you feel like you need actual support, you want to talk to someone, you need to get advice, please ensure that you do reach out to those in those sectors that I named in a professional way, because I don't claim to be. You have got here, yeah, look, Justice is here, Ace of Cups. I feel like someone wants to physically see this person getting justice or being arrested, whatever that is, and then they feel like they will be able to rest. The thing is, though, we don't always see the karma that is, you know, that is being given or gifted, as we say, because karma is never punishment. Karma or karmic is just a lesson. So we don't always see the karma that other people go through. And even if you listen to a tarot reading and it tells you this and this happened to this person, and you're like, ha, okay, yeah, see, I see. It doesn't mean that you get to see everything else that they go through. Are they growing from that? Are they going through the same lesson over and over again? Do they actually need to have a timeout in prison to sit and actually think about what they've done? I think there's a lot that goes into it that someone is missing. And I don't know what I don't know why I feel the need to say, please don't come at me, because I feel like someone's angry that this is being either highlighted or looked at. I can feel it here. I can feel like this stress, but this is not my energy. It's like, I know it's there. They did this to me. I don't want to talk about it. I'm glad that they're not in my life. I'm glad that they're broke, or I'm glad that they're starving, or I'm glad that, no, you need to stop. And this is not me, this is your guide. You need to stop, because that energy is keeping you in the Tower in reverse. It's actually causing oppression. It's causing, or depression. It's causing some sort of like emotional suffocation for someone here. It's anger. And I was just talking to my friend about sacred rage. We were talking about how she had seen on TikTok that loads of people are getting Medusa tattoos, because Medusa is seen, because I've named my my little thing above Medusa because it's got a little snake on it. And she was saying loads of people are getting that tattoo because she is seen as like the patron saint of those who have been essayed. And we were talking about her story, and how my friend was saying, you know, she was a victim, but she's a flipping warrior. She's a warrior. She also denotes and represents the inner strength of someone who has been through some sort of assault like that. So I don't know if this forgiveness is specifically for someone who may have been through that type of trauma, because we were talking about sacred rage and how Medusa encourages sacred rage, but in a channeled and healthy way. And what I mean by that is I am a survivor of R word. Okay, that was a very long time ago, but the way that I was able to channel my healing after that happened was not pretending that I was okay, because for a very long time I pretended that nothing happened. I only told my parents about this about 5 years ago, and I'm 40 now, and it happened back when I was 17 years old. Is channeling it into activities, whether that's physical activities where you get to scream and shout, where you get to punch things, where you get to physically move your body, whether it is dancing, it could be, you know, you have certain types of what's the word, interpretive dance, and things like that. It's looking for things that specifically fit for you, but help you to channel that rage, that anger, that resentment, so that it doesn't eat you up, so it doesn't poison you. Now, this is a very specific reading, it seems, a very specific reading. Grounding, I keep hearing Mother Earth and grounding, or Mother Earth needs you. Now, the Two of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is somebody who speaks their mind. They're actually somebody who's, you know, very eloquent, very intelligent, very articulate, and very connected to the divine. Their intuition is on point. But then you have the Tower here. This is the energy of someone not speaking their mind either. So I don't know if you or this person that's feeling like this, I never actually got the opportunity to verbally gain closure, because it doesn't have to be about SA. That is just the energy that seems to be coming through. It can be any other trauma. It could be any other thing that is, when you think about it, you go, okay, yeah, that still makes me angry, or this, that still makes me annoyed, or there's still something there. It doesn't have to be all encompassing and eating you up completely. It literally can be that you think of that ex and they still rile you up, and it's been 10 years. There's a wound there. That wound needs to be addressed, and I say it with love. I'm sorry, there's been so many helicopters lately. Lots and lots and lots, actually. But this Tower to the Two of Wands, this is like wanting to stop something from crumbling. So if what it is that you feel that is still emotionally triggering you, and I don't know why someone's guide keeps going, you don't need to put in the comment section, but I'm healed, this doesn't trigger me. If you are having to note it, if you are having to state, no, that's not me, then it might be you. This Queen of Swords to the Two of Wands in reverse, this is someone who's not speaking their mind, or someone who has stopped speaking. Maybe this is somebody that you don't talk to anymore, but you have contact in some way. You may have just cut contact. There is definitely this energy. You've got a High Priestess in reverse, because whoever this person is uses and abuses those around them, or they may have a position of power in some way. This could be a mother figure, a father figure. It could be your old boss. It could have been a school friend. Whoever it is for you, but you have the Ten of Wands in reverse now. You also have the Six of Wands. You are being told that there is victory, that you will get through this, that there is victory that comes out of this. Someone's angry. There's a lot of anger that's coming out. Someone's harboring ill feelings. The High Priestess, as much as, yes, the High Priestess can be about, you know, negative juju and sending things towards you that aren't exactly the nicest, to hurt or harm you or to confuse you. But what I'm getting from this more than anything is the High Priestess is somebody who has attained that stature, that label, because they've worked very, very hard and diligently through each of the different suits within the deck. So they have worked really hard through all of the wands, all of the coins, all of the cups, all of the swords, going all the way from 0 to a page, all the way up to the Queen, all the way up. That's a lot of work. And then once they've done all of those, then they become the Empress. And after that, then they become the High Priestess. So this is a lot of work. This person here has a high position of some sort. They've worked themselves up, but it's almost like they've worked themselves to a certain position by stepping on other people. And I feel like someone here didn't realize this. Someone did not realize that that was the type of person that they were going to be around. Now, the High Priestess can also be a High Priest. Know that if I use any type of pronoun, I'm picking up on energies, not genders. It's up to you whether or not you assign them or swap them around. We hold both masculine and feminine energy, divine always. But there's someone here that has abused their power. And it's always the people that either are closest to us or the people that we trust the most. When something like this happens, and it doesn't have to be connected to Medusa, but there's something here with betrayal. It's betrayal. There's some sort of betrayal here that may have like scarred someone's heart or imprinted, or like, you know, when you think of a cattle prod, when they have that burnt into like their butt to say they're part of whatever farm. That's what I feel like it's been singed into someone's heart here, because this person was supposed to be either a mentor, they were supposed to be a teacher, they were supposed to be a protector, or whatever that may be. And instead, with the 10 of Wands here, they left a burden. They left a very big burden that someone hasn't been able to put down just yet. Not completely. Yeah, look, you got 6 of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles. You are being told that victory is there for you. You need to invest in, that someone is being told to invest in the things that actually lift you up. And it's not to dismiss your you know, the harm you went through, or the trauma that you're experiencing, or whatever emotional trigger it is for you. Not in any way, shape or form. But it's for every 2 bad thoughts you may have, is asking yourself one positive thing. And it doesn't mean that, you know, it's going to heal you overnight, or that I can give you that advice in any way. But there's something here about the way that you sandwich it, maybe. And it's something that I remember from when I work with children, and you have certain parents who are very sensitive to any type of criticism or any type of like advice on helping their child, because they would take it as, well, I don't know how to look after my child. Are you saying that my child's like this because I don't look after them? When really it's, no, we just want you on board. Is to sandwich, not a criticism, but an area that the child might do better in if they have this and this support, with 2 compliments. So you compliment, because the thing is, it's the parent that's reading it like, this is my child, I got a compliment because I'm a great parent. Then something that's a little bit maybe sensitive for them, and then underneath another one. That's the energy that I'm getting here. So you need to sandwich something here, or your guides are wanting to, they want to give you this information but let you know how far you've come already is amazing. And I heard, in spite of this fake high priestess, in spite of this person. Because the 10 of Wands is one of my favourite cards. And I know that for a lot of people, they're like, why would that be your favourite card? This is about burden and strife. Burden and strife, but it's not never ending. It's something that you can put down once you have learned what it is that you need to learn, as you experience and go through it. Because it's the age-old saying, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. It is happening to you. You do feel it. You are going through that. You experience it. And it can be stressful or lonely or turbulent, but it is happening for you at the same time. That's the same thing with this card, because at the end of that lesson, this person gets to put down those wands. They get to sit down and have a cup of tea or stretch their legs. They don't have to pick that up again. They've learnt that, and it's a 10, which means it's the end. That's it. They then go into the major arcana. They're done with that. In reverse, this is almost like, got some really noisy magpies. It's almost like being burdened or oppressed or put down by someone for an extremely long time, and not realizing that they were doing this. Because I keep getting this energy of someone feeling betrayed or feeling like stabbed in their back a little bit. It's almost the energy of, let's say your aunt raised you. Your aunt was the one that was your mum, your dad, your everything. And then you find out that, you know, your aunt was actually not taking the child support for you and using it for you. They were saving up to go on a holiday, and they didn't even take you with them. And they saved up for years and years and years and years and years, and then they blew all of that money. And you look back to your childhood, and you were having to eat, you know, the same thing 3 times a day because you guys were so poor. But this person was saving all that money and keeping it for themselves, or sending it off to their other children. It's that type of energy of the realization that the person that you thought was a high priest or high priestess was actually faking it the whole time. They were keeping someone here in burden and stress and strife. And I'm only using that as an example, but you're being told that even though this happened, you are still going to come out victorious, especially as you go through this forgiveness. And I don't know why I have to keep touching on the fact that, no, it's hard. I know it's hard. I've had my fair share of not forgiving and forgiving, and it does take time. And you're just being told that right now, if you haven't already, this is a time to kind of lay bare what it is that you're still angry about. Not because you are defending how you feel to God, to Allah, to Vishnu, to Divine Source, to your guides, but to just see where you're at. You know, are you still as angry as you were 5 years ago? If you are, why? If you're not, what changed? You know, it's almost like giving yourself an appraisal when it comes to your healing, and not in the what could I do better, what have I not done well, and like punishing yourself, but more just to be aware of where you are on your journey. Now let's find out why we've been told by I know I've talked for a very long time just on that, but I do feel like that needed to come out. I want to find out why we are being presented this at present, and I was just shown August 888. It's the 88 portal, because what I understand of the 88 portal is that it's extremely powerful, but it's about manifestation. Please, you know, if I've got this wrong, please comment down below. I love to learn. I am ever a student. If we are manifesting in, and it's a really strong time to manifest, this, whatever this is from the past hurt, if this hasn't been, it's not fully released, but at least fully realized, and you can see where you are and what it is that you feel you can let go of and forgive, and the things that you still need to work on. Without knowing that, there may be, it may affect whatever it is that you're manifesting or how it comes in. Okay, so let's see. So this high priestess, should I put it down there? Okay, let's put it there. I'll put you there. Okay, can I get, oh yes, thank you, that's too many. Let's find out. Can I get another row, so some clarity? Now we've got judgment coming in. I told you there's something good coming in. There's definitely something good coming in. This is good karma, because if you are still kind of like on the edge of, I want to see justice, I need to see this right now, this has to be happening for me right now, I need to see with my eyes this person getting arrested, or this happening or that happening, it needs to be in the news, you're being told that there is good judgment coming in for you. There's good judgment coming in for you. This is going to really stress this person out. And I do feel like there is a specific person. Their energy is kind of present, but not really. Because I feel like your guides or spirit is telling me that they're not important. This is about your journey. This is the reason why it is important to let go, because forgiveness is about letting go of control of ego, right? And I just keep hearing, don't come at me, please don't come at me, please don't come at me. I don't know whose guide that is. I don't know if you have a guide that is very direct in the way that they speak, or when they were alive, they were very direct in the way that they spoke, and maybe that got them into trouble because they don't mix their words, they don't filter things, they don't mask, they don't, you know, they don't care. They need you to see this, because this Temperance in reverse, there's a need for you to be not healed, but at least balanced in a specific way when this comes in for you. Look, you've got Six of Swords, because something's coming towards you that is going to bring it in a lot more calmer waters. Let me pop that one there. It's going to, whatever this judgment is, let me find out, what is this judgment? Oh, hello. Seven of Cups. Lots of choices. Lots and lots of choices are coming in. Yep. Now at the back of here, we've got the Lovers in reverse. You've got the Hermit. You've got the King of Wands. You've got the Seven of Swords. Okay, so for someone specifically, a lot of confirmation verbs, excuse me. For someone specific, you do have an ex, or you have a past love. And I'm saying an ex could be from last year, it could be from 20 years ago, you know, take it as it resonates. You do have somebody here who is coming out of hiding, so to speak. This person, I don't know if they're working or if they are in between jobs. They may have bad health, but it's almost like this person wants to come in and give you an explanation, but it's not going to be the complete truth of the matter, which is why you're being asked to look into this. You know, you are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurt, because if you're sitting in the energy of love, it just means that this person coming forward will not trigger you in the way that you think they will. This came out next. So this was like the Judgment next to the Seven of Cups. This is actually many different options or many different roads that it could go down. And it gives me that energy of alternate like realities, almost like, and I've said this before in readings, what's it called, swinging doors, closing doors, I can't remember, sliding doors with Gwyneth Paltrow, and how if you had gone this way, one thing would have happened, if you went that way it would have slightly been different. There are so many different alternates here that could happen depending on you right now looking into your past, looking into the things that still trigger you, so that when this person comes forward, you are on that right path going forward and not an alternative one. We had the Lovers come out next, right? And then we had the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this person's been stopped, or I feel this person wants to come forward and give you some sort of information about why they stayed away for so long. Now, Lovers in reverse, and I got family as well. There's something going on here with family. This person doesn't have to be an actual ex. There could be a crush. There could be somebody that you just weren't compatible with. For someone, this could be a one-night stand. For others, this is there's some sort of difference in religion, in beliefs, in something going on here. Because one side you have the tree with the apple and the snake. On the other side, the tree is burning. It's on fire. And they have similar tattoos. I want more clarity on this. I need more clarity on this. The judgment that's coming in, this is definitely the end of a phase. The end of this. I feel like it's peace that's coming in as well. You can always tell, like I can tell personally when something no longer reacts with me and something no longer triggers me, because I will be faced with the same person or experience or situation and it doesn't elicit that same response. It's the same as meeting up with somebody that you were in a really dysfunctional relationship with, and when you were with them saying a specific thing would really make you upset or angry, and then you see them again, you know, let's say you're no longer together, you see them again and they say that thing and it doesn't mean anything. It's the same as a stranger saying it. Who cares, right? That's because that fragment has been given back to your higher self already. It's just been assimilated back in again, and you're whole in that aspect. There's something that this person wanted to trigger within you, and I don't know if they're doing it purposely. If this is like, I know that if I say to collective this and this, or I know that if I act in this way, I will elicit some sort of response from them. I don't know if this is a conscious thing that they do, or if this is just the way that they are. And I don't mean that in a statement that they can't change. They're just stuck in that type of behavior. Because this is definitely to do with a person, specifically a person. I want a different deck. Specifically a different person, not that one. Okay. Not that one. Okay. Okay, so tell me about this Seven of Swords to the Hermit in reverse. Lies, I heard. The Hermit's come out again. Archangel Raziel. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching and self-discovery. So, okay, this person is going to want to come across in some way as learning their lesson. Now, this is the reason why with the Lovers, I'm not getting that this is just a past love or a past crush or someone you slept with. This could be somebody that you have no love lost with. This could have been a past friend that, I don't know, there's some sort of animosity that's creeped in here. Because when I look at the High Priest or High Priestess, I am getting somebody who, they're inept in magic. This person isn't magical, but this person is manipulative. And I'm also getting, when I look at the second row, because I like to read the rows across and down when I'm you know, putting out my cards. This High Priestess in reverse to the Ten of Wands in reverse, Ace of Pentacles to the Six of Wands, is giving me the energy of someone who breadcrumbs, and that can be a family member, a friend, a romantic partner, that things will get better. It's like having that talk for the bajillionth time with your partner about feeling unheard or not being seen, or, you know, I don't trust you or whatever, and them sitting down with you and you sit up all night and you talk about it and you have this heart to heart and you think you're getting to know this person more and more and more, only for a month to go past and it's back to them doing the same thing, and you end up having another argument or another blah blah and another sit down all night. It's giving me that energy because the first two cards are about manipulation, manipulating others to get what you want, abusing your position. 10 of Wands in reverse, a continuous burden that doesn't need to be there. Then the Ace of Pentacles to the 6 of Wands, with almost like the prospect of investing in something new, something victorious. This could be work. This also could be to do with work. Okay, so I can see how this is splitting. This is not just to do with an old love. This is not just to do with maybe a family member. This could also be to do with your work. Unity is coming up here. Archangel Sandalphon, traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. You may have somebody, if you went to church or you went to synagogue or you went to temple or whatever that may be for you, it could, you know, some sort of spiritual or religious place of worship. If you went or you still go, there may be someone here from, like, representing them that wants to talk to you, and it may be in connection to this person from your past. This is a change coming in here. This person is, it's almost like they're saying they're a born again Christian, or they're a born again omnitheist, or they're a born again Hindu. But it's lies. There's something here about them lying. The Sun, yeah, there's something that they're not showing you. And the Sun with Archangel Uriel is Archangel Uriel is the Archangel of the North. He looks at material things, wealth, the physical realm, as well as identity. I was going to say strength for some reason, structure, foundations. It says happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, have confidence in yourself, and it's upside down. Yeah, this person is going to try and get you to agree to something here. I heard what you like, I like. And you know, you sometimes see it in like sketch shows or in any type of sitcom that has like canned laughter, when there's somebody who has a crush on someone else and they'll be like, oh, I like the Dodgers. Yeah, I like the Dodgers too. Actually, no, I didn't mean the Dodgers. I mean Jammy Dodgers. Oh, I like that biscuit too. You know, they are constantly changing to try and fit the identity of what they think someone wants them to look like or be like. And that's what I'm getting from this person. The Empress is in reverse. I don't know if this is part of a wound for someone here. I don't know if you were completely interchangeable, constantly changing the identity that you had to try and fit the needs of someone else. This is the someone else here. And if it's not specifically this person from the past, someone else, there is someone coming forward that is going to remind you of this energy. There is someone here that may speak to you about them and it just seems off. Now you've got the Sun and the Moon, but they're both in reverse. So this is not a connection. This is not a divine partnership. This is not a yin to yang. This person is false in some way. Important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. And 10 of Earth is in reverse. And it says a very happy life, a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. There's a real need here to be poking around in your, why am I seeing like an under the stairs closet with like the little light that comes on? Someone may have memories in an under the stairs closet or in a closet that may have like a shoebox that has photographs of this person and you, of you and a family member, of you and your church congregation, of you and, I don't know, church choir, whatever it may be. There's a need to go through that and kind of narrate your feelings on each photograph that may help someone having visual aids. to find closure, or to begin to find closure on something that has been held onto, whether conscious or subconscious, because there is coming a time quite soon where either this person from this past that hurt you, or someone who just reminds you of them because they have the same vibe, the same energy, is coming forward. They're coming forward. The Empress. Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others, and it's upside down. This person, whether or not they are conscious of their behavior or the intent behind it, the end result is not going to be one of auspicious growth. It's going to be one of disempowerment if you allow the emotions that you have that haven't been healed completely just yet to take over. Now, with the moon coming out for someone specifically, this is like a mother figure, a grandmother figure, an auntie, or it can be a man that just holds a lot more feminine energy, a lot more creative, like nurturing energy. I want one more, please, before I go. Let me see. Queen of Air, and we started off over here with the Queen of Swords as well. Independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in the situation. Listen, this is why we started with this and we're going to end with this, because your guides, someone's guides here are very, like I said, they're very direct in the way that they speak or in the way that they connect with you. And it may be that energy of they criticize you because they love you. Or you have that one auntie, or you used to have that one auntie that would always tell you that eyebrows look weird. Why have you done do your eyebrows like this? Come to this person, they'll do it properly for you. And in life, as much as there's something here about being affronted by the way that this auntie, uncle, whoever it was, would speak to you or people around you, but they did it with love, even if they didn't have tact, because that's what's coming through here. Seeing the humor in the situation. They want you to be able to get to a point where you look back and go, oh my gosh, this person tried coming back again. And then you can, it doesn't mean you can laugh about it and like laugh off your trauma, not at all. Some people use dark humor to kind of manage with trauma. If that is your thing and it floats your boat, go for it. I think more than anything, your guides are trying to show you what does no longer serves you. And whatever this past hurt is, holding on to it no longer serves you. It literally does, it's weighing you down. It's not that it's making your energy low vibrational or anything like that, but it's slowing you down. And you do not want to give any opportunity for this person from the past to catch up with you. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and that resonated, I would love you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see more of my content and when I post. And if you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts, can I get it? Heart, heart, hearts, kisses. I love you guys. Now I know what the crackling sound was. I have my fan. For those of you who have been watching my channel before, the last couple of readings there's been this weird sound and I didn't know what it was, because I had my fan on the other side because it was just so hot in here. It's the fan coupled with this eco candle that actually says on the inside, oh I burn it, the actual wick itself crackles when it burns, so it was making like a weird sound, so I've stopped using it while I'm filming. Okay, I hope I haven't offended anyone's ears with this candle, but it is now not going to be used. Okay, I love you guys. Know that my readings are closed now. I won't be taking even 15-minute readings. I need a break, you guys. I love you, but I love myself more. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Beep.